My dear friends, and my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole of the world, today we will dwell upon a most important topic for human welfare and human development, which is called as scientific temper. My dear friends, the human being is differentiated from an animal being because of its prime unique characteristic called as scientific temper. If you compare and contrast human beings with all the animal beings, life is the same. The life processes are the same. That is birth, growth, eating, sleeping, procreation, sex, death, community living, etc., etc. All these things are common to both the humankind and the animal kind. However, the humanity is a little different from the animal kingdom in terms of analysis, experiment, experience, research. In short, all these constitute what is called as scientific temper. A human being ought to question everything. Out of the questioning process comes the understanding process, and from the understanding process comes the development process. And what we today in the humanity, there is so much human development compared to the animal world. It's all because of the scientific temper of the human beings. The science, the technology that we see all around us is a result of the scientific temper. We see so many amenities, comforts, luxuries. We see the television, we see the internet, we see the jet plane, we see the light, the incandescent light. So many scientists have helped us, helped the humanity to reach its present stage of classic development. The scientific temper has allowed the man to break open the atom. The scientific temper has allowed the humanity to set its foot on the moon, to fly in the air. My dear friends, however, we see so many wars, so many atrocities of one human being killing another human being, which you do not find in any animal kingdom. What a shame it is to find humanity lag behind the animal kingdom in this vital respect. No animal eats food without hunger in its stomach, but human beings eat without hunger. What a shame! What lack of scientific temper when it comes to eating. And no animal is in dukkha, in mental anguish. There is no anguish in the animal kingdom, which you see in the human kingdom rampant. While the scientific temper, in terms of the outer achievement, has given humanity its present status, however, in real terms of happiness, all the human kingdom lags so very behind the animal kingdom. You can't find an animal unhappy, and you can't find a human being happy. So what a shame on human kingdom. Where is the scientific temper gone? Why there is no smile on the face of a human being? Why there is greed on the face of the human being? Why there is disease, conflict, war? Why a group of human beings kill another group of human beings? Why there is a war cry? You seldom see happiness on the face of the human beings. Where is that scientific temper gone? Where is the innocence of the animal beings gone in the human face? You see all the people in a jet plane flying from one country to another country, and all the beings, human beings there in the jet plane are all sad. Every human being is sad, full of sorrow. The scientific temper which could create a jet plane, why it is not able to create happiness in the human being? What is the end of the human being? If you earn 1 lakh rupees, then you want to earn 10 lakh rupees. If you want 10 lakh rupees, you want to earn 1 crore, on and on and on. And it is simply ridiculous. A tiger laughs at a human being. A deer laughs at a human being. A snake is laughing at a human being. Hey, you idiots! So the human being has become a laughing creature on this earth. All the animal creatures are so beautiful, are so wonderful people, and they are having a hearty laugh at the humanity. In fact, all the animal species are suffering under the human kingdom. The negativity of the human kingdom is a very sad feature the animal kingdom is worried about. The earth has become a most unhospitable planet because of the human being. The scientific temper of the human being is lost. The happiness is lost. Only greed has stepped in. Only cruelty has stepped in. Only murder has stepped in. The scientific temper, which has been used by the humanity to explore the outer, has to be used to explore the inner. Though only human beings that are respected by the animal kingdom are human beings like Jesus Christ, like Gautama Buddha. Only such people are respected by the animal kingdom, and they love such human beings. Who are the real caretakers of the planet Earth? Who are the real masters of the scientific temper in terms of human life and values? The time has come, my dear friends, to use the scientific temper to produce happiness in human life, to produce beauty in human life, to produce harmony in human life, to establish peace on this planet. My dear friends, if you don't become a spiritual scientist, a spiritual person, you have no scientific temper whatsoever. You are almost like a machine, copying the other guy. If he has got 2 cars, you want 3 cars. This is simply ridiculous. Man has ceased to become a basic, decent animal being. Man has become a machine with a so-called scientific temper. What kind of temper is it? And what kind of science is it? My dear friends, the Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement is a part of the worldwide New Age spiritual movement, which restores the decency of a human being and makes it on par with the rest of the animal kingdom. Unless a person becomes a spiritual person, a person cannot stand on equal level with any animal being. My dear friends, human being is not supposed to eat animals. It's absolutely horrible. And yet we see 99% of the earth humanity eating animal brothers and sisters. And we call ourselves highly developed. My dear friends, unless the scientific temper of the human being is turned towards finding out the real values of human life, the real purpose of human existence, we will not find a place in creation. Humanity will have to be eliminated from the planet Earth if humanity as a whole does not become like Gautama Buddha or Jesus Christ. These are the 2 examples of perfect human being, where there is no cruelty and where there is self-realization. The scientific temper demands that you realize yourself, who you are, why you are born, what is the purpose of your living, what should be your goal. These are the questions that one should put to one's own self. A person who doesn't put these questions is lacking utterly the scientific temper. Scientific temper means investigation of things. One who does not investigate things doesn't have scientific temper. Buddha investigated himself. Jesus Christ investigated himself. And when they investigated their own selves, they found huge truths. And they distributed their experience to the whole of the humanity. My dear friends, meditation is the main tool of scientific temper. Unless one makes one's own mind empty, the truth is not seen. The mind is the coloring agent of the human being. The mind creates things which it wants to see. Unless we clear the mind of all the debris, unless we make the mind empty, we cannot see the truth which exists as it is. Which is the purpose of the scientific temper? To see truth as it is, not as we want to see. Meditation is the only way to make your mind silent, and Jesus Christ did meditate, and Gautama Buddha did meditate, and they found the truth.